Hi YouTubers, this is Cred Big Rig, and this is the Enfield No4 Mk2. One of the more historic firearms that I own. This is actually my favorite gun. Unfortunately, the caliber, which is .303 British, is pretty rare around here. You have to pretty much reload if you shoot full metal jackets. You can find soft points almost any Dick's or Cabela's sporting goods store, but to get full metal jackets that cycle reliably through this gun, you're going to need to pretty much order online. This rifle is in a long history of Lee Enfields from the Enfield factory in England. It was originally designed in the late 1800s and ran all the way to the 1950s. This is a repeater bolt action, and the bolt could actually be cycled so quickly with these that the British during World War I were firing on the Germans. The Germans thought that the British had full automatic rifles. That's how quickly you can fire with this rifle. They had what was known as the Mad Minute, which was 40 rounds aimed at a target at 200 meters in under a minute. That's some pretty scary volume of fire. This rifle was made in 1954. It's the last of the Enfields. It was actually made in, I'm going to butcher this name, but Farrokhley plant in England. It has some features on it that you don't see on normal Enfields, like the brass butt plate. Down during World War II, they used a zinc butt plate for obvious ammo issues when it came to having enough brass to manufacture. The bolt's actually fully circular. On a lot of the older Enfields, they're actually drilled because they'd recycle the metal, use them for more rifles. This rifle has almost 100% bore on it, which I got lucky with, and it's been a fantastic rifle for me. It's got a slight adjustment to the ladder sights so that you can actually shoot accurately out to 800 to 1,000 yards. During the 1980s, the Mujahideen actually used these to protect themselves against the Russians, because the Russians were using the AK-47. This is an AK-74, but you kind of get the picture. And what the issue with the Russians was, they had a max range of 300 meters. After that, the bullets started dropping like crazy. Well, the Afghanis, being very, very smart, would take these Lee Enfields out to 600 to 800 yards, and they'd fire upon them with such accuracy and then run so that the Russians couldn't get any artillery on them, and it just eventually whittled the Russian army down. Today, this rifle is pretty much a collector's piece, or some people in Canada actually use these as a hunting rifle. In Australia, these are still used in the outback for protection, and this rifle is one of the few where the cartridges actually landed all of the dangerous game animals in Africa. It's taken everything from the largest elephant to German colonel. This one ran around $350 or so, but the rifles go anywhere between $120 all the way up to a few thousand for some of the sniper variants. The only other thing I could say is get one immediately, because these are drying up. Thanks again, YouTube, and comment, please, because I'm a comment player.